To the cloud. Okay, we're recording.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Best Day Ever Crafting podcast. This is a podcast about crafting and sharing our making with you and how it makes for the best day ever. My name is Arthella, and also known as Eris Knits on Ravelry and Instagram.
And I'm Trish, also known as Tie Dye Diva on Ravelry and Instagram. And welcome to another episode.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
Yeah, this is episode 41. This is episode 41.
41. And
yes.
It's also week 16 of our Confidence and Hope make-along.
Yes.
We started, 4 months ago now. But we started it at the onset of the pandemic, where we share our making with you on a weekly basis versus we were podcasting maybe every 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we decided that we would be continuing to make things and we could share them with you and you could share with us. So boy, this is week 16. So we've been doing a weekly podcast and sharing our making on in Ravelry. We have a Ravelry group. It's the Best Day Ever Crafting Podcast Ravelry group. We have, where we share our makes. So it's not just knitting, crochet, gardening, chasing chickens, cooking, crochet, spinning, making, journaling, paper crafts, making.
Yes. Digital art.
Yes. All the things.
All the things.
All the things. So welcome.
Yes, welcome. Good job.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful introduction. Yes. So as Arthella said, this is we're going into week 16, and we have a winner for our week 15 prize.
Oh, yeah. So I forgot to say, with the weekly, we've been giving away things.
A prize a week.
A prize a week.
Yes, sometimes they'll be from our personal vault of goodness. And then others have very generously donated to the podcast. So stay tuned because we have some really exciting prizes coming up in the next few weeks that we're really excited to share with you all. But this week, for week 15, our prize was donated by Wax and Skein, Adrielle of Wax and Skein Yarn. And she paired her hand-dyed yarn, which is this beautiful blue skein here, with one of our favorites, which is Yarn Hero. You're also going to receive this cute little progress keeper from Karen's Hobby Room, and she's on Etsy. And let me confirm the base. This is her twist sock. I think last week I made a mistake and I said it was her merino cashmere blend, but it's actually the twist sock blend. So this is the prize that our winner will be receiving. We had 67 comments in that thread. And so that made 66 comments minus my opening comment. So we did random number generator and it chose comment number 41. And that comment belonged to, let me find my page, Ravelry page. Of course, it's going to take me a minute because I clicked off of it, but just give me 1 second.
Sure.
And of course, I'm still getting used to the new Ravelry, so it takes me forever to find things. Let's see, where is post number 41? Belonged to MMLT is her Ravelry name. So the prompt that we used for last week was, tell me about your Ravelry name. doesn't hold any special meaning. So MMLT says no, her name is just her initials. She said, how boring is that? She said she would like to change it to something more creative, but haven't done it yet. And that's not boring at all. Her first name was actually Mary, which is really special to me because that was my mom's name.
That's your mom's name, yeah.
Yes, my mom's name. So Mary is from San Diego, California. And yeah, so congratulations, Mary. Congratulations on winning our prize of the week. So send me your full name and address on Ravelry, and I'll be sure to get your prize out to you as soon as possible.
Yay. Congratulations, Mary.
So the reason that I wanted to ask that question is because I have always wanted to ask you about your Ravelry name.
My Ravelry name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my Ravelry name comes from Romans 8:17 in the Bible, that states that I'm a child of God, I'm an heir to his kingdom, and I'm a joint heir with Jesus Christ. And I was like, I'm an heir. I'm an heir. So I have heiress on my automobile tag.
Yes.
I've had that tag since 2005, and I often get stopped. I remember one time a man stopped me and said, "Oh, what you're an heiress? You're an heir?" And I'm like, "Yes, yes, I'm an heir." And he was like, "Ooh, to the Heinz ketchup company or something?" And I'm like, "No, to something much bigger, the
Right.
kingdom of God, actually." But anyway, yeah, that's where it comes from.
Okay. I kind of figured
Heiress.
it was something.
Oh, it was when I started on Ravelry. I think it was heiress. It was just heiress, because that's what I had on my card tag, like heiress. And then later on, I changed it. I added the knits, so heiress knits. I'm an heir.
Awesome. Okay, well, thanks for sharing that. So Tie-Dye Diva came about. Let's see. I love tie-dye, which is just an expression of how much I love color. I love color. I love bursts of color. Even in my home, there's just color you can just see in the background. There are pictures and the walls are painted bright. I just love color. And I think that, when someone walks into your home, it should be a reflection of what you love. So whenever someone comes over, they always say, we know what you all like. You like to travel, you like color, you like to pick up things from where you travel. So that's one part of it. But then a diva, when I think about a diva, I think about someone who is confident, who knows what she wants, but not to the point of being cocky, just to the point of just being assured, very self-assured about her life and her goals. Someone who strives to be kind to others, and that you don't need to put others down to bring yourself up. So that's what I think about when I think about a diva. It's all about what's inside, not necessarily what's on the outside.
All right.
So that's
right, Tie-Dye Diva.
I'm a work in progress.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
We're all whips.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're all whips.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so then, so tell me, what are you wearing today?
Well, don't we want to announce the prize giveaway for this week?
Yes.
Or, say what it is?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to get to what I'm wearing. You've already,
I get all excited.
You've seen this before anyway, but
I forget.
Okay, so the giveaway for this week 16 is something that I made again. I'm into gifting what I make. I'm going to roll with that, so I'm going to stick with it.
Okay.
So this week I made little pin cushions.
Oh my goodness.
Look, so I took the little small embroidery hoop.
Wow.
And some scraps of fabric. Remember, this is a scrap from my Charlie Harper
From the latest one?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
one of the
my
scenes from the Charlie
goodness.
Harper,
Yes.
and I took some batting, some polyfill or whatever it's called,
Mm-hmm,
and I
mm-hmm.
stuffed it, and look, put a little hard back on it.
Okay, okay.
And
That's like cardboard?
it's actually one of our cards.
I thought that looked familiar. I said,
Yes,
okay,
right.
that
Because
is
I
awesome.
needed something hard, and I was like, well, not completely hard, but something stiff.
Right.
I just cut out the circle and adhered it to the back because of course it's kind of all the batting and
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I stitched around and pulled it, the fabric closed, so I needed something to cover that.
Right, right. That's
And
perfect.
it's a little pin cushion.
That is the cutest thing. Did you make 2 or 3?
Well, I made for myself,
That is so cute.
and then here's the one I made for the giveaway.
Oh my goodness. So you
And
didn't follow a
it's
pattern?
it's a Charlie Harper. So placement, it's off, but it's organic.
No, it's
From my
perfect.
scraps. I didn't, and then on the back of this one, I used our card too, but look on the back what I put on the back of this
Awesome.
our card.
Wow.
Isn't that cute?
That is the
Yes.
best. So you've been doing some paper crafting /
I have this was so much fun. Because the thing is, I have one that I purchased.
Mhm.
I purchased one. I don't have it nearby, but and it was been a few years ago. And when I saw it, I was like, I think I can make that. Of course,
Absolutely.
so I was thinking ahead because I knew it was my turn to do a gift. So I was like, I'm gonna make that. So I went on Amazon. It must have been Monday morning. Went on Amazon and ordered the small hoops and everything else I had at home.
Wow.
So say all that. That's the giveaway for this week, along
Awesome.
with some of the I really like these. These are the is it even sewn? Are you ever sewn or even sewn? Ever sewn glass pins. So you'll get a set of pins.
Oh, nice. Okay.
To go along with your pin cushion.
That's awesome.
So that's this week's giveaway. And the prompt, of course I did all that. Of course I hadn't thought of a prompt yet. So the prompt will be, gee, what will the prompt be? Well, I already asked what you like to make and give.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Help.
If you win this prize, what will you mainly use it for? Too boring?
Yeah. I mean,
Because I'm thinking
you're gonna put some pins on it. You're gonna put some pins. I mean, you could hang it. You could put it on the wall.
Oh yeah, you could.
know,
I was thinking more so like, okay, so not everyone is a sewer, but everyone needs pins and a pin cushion.
Okay, so if you don't use this for sewing, what will you use it for?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So if you won't use this for sewing, what will you use this for? Okay, that's good. That works. Okay. Yay. So I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
I'm going to make some more, of course, but they're easy to make. I was like even thinking about doing like a little just instruction sheet.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
It would be nice if I could do like a little video because it is kind of fiddly.
Yeah.
I had to figure out what steps to do,
Right.
You need a big enough, so depending on the hoop size, of course your circle or your piece of fabric needs to be much bigger. Because when you put the filling in and when you put the outer hoop, it's kind of like and then you want to get some ball, you want to get some,
Right.
so you need enough. See, this one is a little higher, but it's soft. It's no right or wrong way, but it's like once I did the second one, it's like, oh, I need to do this.
Yeah.
Then you need a heavyweight thread, because when I went and was, gathering and getting the edges together, my thread, my thread. I went to a 40 weight, and I was like, I thought I had a 35 or something, but I couldn't put my hands on it. But it worked out. And then you need a little glue gun, because I just glued this on the back of the glue gun. And after I glued it on, I took my iron, I put a paper towel, and I put my iron to make sure that the glue got really, really good and hot. And it's cute. I'm just okay. Enough about that.
That's exciting. And when you think of an idea and you're actually able to it's in your mind, but then it actually comes to fruition. That's exciting. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me what you're wearing.
Tell me what you're wearing first.
Okay, I'll let you finish this now. I'm wearing a 100 Acts of Sewing dress number 2 without the sleeves. So that's pretty much it. I can stand up, move my chair out of the way. You probably can't see the whole thing, but it's this one's pretty long. This one comes down to about my past my knees. So it's easy breezy. Doesn't have any pockets, but it's just so you can see, because people always ask which one is wider. So the dress number 1 is definitely wider than the dress number 2. Dress number 2 is it's still got some it's still an A-line, but definitely not as severe of an A-line as the dress number 1.
So you believe this one is wider?
Dress number 1 is definitely wider, don't you think?
Well, it's A-line.
Yeah.
You think it's wider at the bottom?
Just some cotton Ankara print that I got from my favorite street vendor. I miss him so much, not being able to see him because we're not back in the office yet. But yeah, he has some beautiful prints. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
Okay, so I'm wearing a dress number 1, and I have a completed uniform.
Wow, let me see.
I'm wearing the dress number 1,
and
it's a tunic length.
Okay.
And I'm wearing pants number 1.
Awesome. Did you just make those?
I just finished these.
Wow. Do you want me to tell me about them now, or when we get into sewing?
Let's talk about them in sewing.
Okay. Oh, I love that color too. Okay, I'm about to ask questions. Okay, I'll zip that. Very nice. So tell me, the dress number 1 you posted on Instagram this week, is that a new make, or you had already made that?
No. Which one?
The brown swirly print.
The Ankara or the like Geo
the Geo style one?
I made those this week.
Okay, so we'll talk about that later. Okay, cool. Awesome. All righty then.
Oh, can I talk about my fabric?
Absolutely.
Well, or we can talk about it. Let's talk about it in sewing.
Okay.
Because I really want to give, I'm really pleased with the fabric, but we'll share that in sewing.
Hey, now your dress number 1, is that a new make, or that's one you already had? You already had that?
No, I already had this one.
That's what I thought. So that's a basic cotton print, like a quilting cotton?
Oh yeah, this is the cotton and steel, it's quilting cotton. And this is a Jen Hewitt collection or design. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. I love, and of course it's green. Where are my earrings? I got to put my green hoops on.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. To complete my look. I'm gonna have to go. Well, I don't even know where they are. So forgive me. I don't have. But I was gonna have on my. I had them wore them last week, but I was gonna have a complete handmade uniform.
Were you gonna wear your leather hoops? Your leather ones?
Oh my gosh, my leather ones are right here. Look, on
Yeah,
her.
put that on.
She's wearing. I forgot all about these. She doesn't want to let me wear them. Come out of there.
She's like, these are mine.
These are my hoops, lady.
So we're going to cover a question from viewers towards the end. I told you one of the viewers asked a ton of questions. Little Town Knitter, her name is Tracy, and she also wanted to know about the doll.
That's Hannah.
We talked about that on another podcast, so I'll link to with the podcast we talked about. I think it was one of the earlier ones.
Okay. Let's see. Can I get my earrings in? And we talked about these earrings too.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Chase
Oh
Custom.
my God, I have forgotten all about my earrings.
I haven't worn. Look, I could have worn mine today.
Hannah was wearing them, but yeah, these are green metallic leather, handmade by Chase.
Chase Custom Boots.
Chase Custom Boots. She's in Hyattsville. I would still love a pair of boots from her.
Oh man, that would be a treat.
That was such a treat, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I have forgotten all about these. Oh my God. You need to go wear yours. You need to wear yours tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow?
I don't know. Just find them and put them on.
Okay, what am I doing tomorrow? Yes, I have. Look, of course, we're going to another park, so I'll try to be cute in the park.
Yes.
If it's not too hot. Yeah. Okay, awesome. That's some wonderful me made stuff going on there. Okay, so let's get into what we've been working on the past few days. Okay. Those 7 days go by so fast, I tell you. It's unbelievable. So I have one finished object. I haven't finished something in so long.
Feels like it. What, in knitting or crochet?
In knitting. I finished my painting bricks hat.
Wow. Look at that.
So there she is in all of her glory. I love this hat. This was such a fun knit.
It was fun?
It was a lot of fun. Yep. So let me tell you about the yarn. The main yarn, anyway, is from Dapper Dye Works. And this is on his Claire DK base, which is a merino cashmere blend. It's super soft, great stitch definition, as you can see. And the other colors are just some basic scraps I had left over from other projects. Yep, and I think I only did the, you can do as few or as many colors as you like. That's what the pattern says to do. I think the cover photo shows 5 different colors, but you can just do 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors. It also calls for you to do a really long brim, which is then folded up, but I opted to do half that size, which is 3 inches of a brim, because I didn't want to do the fold. And I also didn't want to do 6 inches of ribbing. But it turned out well. And I definitely will make another one. And I think the next one I make, I will do the ribbing even shorter, maybe about 2 inches, 2.5 inches.
So is that slouchy or how?
Yeah, I'll try it on for you. It is slouchy. So this is how I plan on wearing it.
Oh, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so you see it's got some slouch on at the back. So I'm just gonna hang that over. Just hang that off on the back. Plenty to cover the ears. And it's so pretty.
It's so pretty. And it looks good on
pretty. What else can I say about this? Because this ribbing is so long, once you start the pattern, it goes so quickly. It goes so quickly. It's all this, this design is with slip stitches, so you don't have to know how to do, stranded color work or intarsia or anything like that. I thought it was short rows because of the way it kind of looks here, but it's no short rows. It's the perfect color work pattern. So I would definitely be doing another one of these. I haven't had a hat on in so long. Feels good. Feels good and cozy. What else can I say? So I have a fairly large head and my hair is really thick. So if you don't like slouchy hats, this might not be the pattern for you, or you may want to go down a needle size to cinch it in a little bit.
Or you probably could leave a repeat out.
You could leave a repeat out. Yep, you could do that too.
Because that's what I would do. Because it's one size, right?
Say it again.
Is it just one size?
It's just one size. Yep, just one size. Yep, so I'm really excited to do the shawl now. I'm really excited. There's an obvious, so this is the back part. There's an obvious jog at the beginning of the row there that I'm not crazy about, but this is the part that's going to be in the back and then I'm going to have ruched and hanging over, so you won't even notice it. Not a deal breaker at all.
It's gorgeous.
I haven't blocked it yet. I did weave in my ends, which is quite a bit of ends to weave in, but I'll wet block it and get it all situated for this winter. Ray said this is colorful for him, so he wants one.
A tad bit
less
color.
Less color. Yep, so that's Painting Bricks by Stephen West. Absolutely loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have no finished objects in knitting or crochet.
Okay. So what have you been working on? What you been working on, any crochet or knit this week?
Yeah, I've been primarily sewing. However, I am still working on my what is it? Just
Feel Festive. Is that it?
Just Feel Festive, yes. Still.
That's so pretty.
Isn't this? It's so pretty. I'm like, is it too colorful for me?
No, indeed.
But this is where I am now.
Okay. You're in a completely different colors. Last week you were in whites.
I was probably right here in
Okay.
like a really pale peach.
Okay.
Remember, I started with a really pale green. This is really pale. So yeah, I'm pleased with it. I have, let's see, I'm on 1, 2. I have maybe 4 more mini skeins to go before I finish.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, because I'm gonna hold one out to make the tassels.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So I thought I would have finished this week, but I didn't. It's okay.
It surely is. It surely is. So does the stitch count remain the same throughout the whole? Okay.
Exactly. And it's just on bias. One end, you put a cluster, and on the other end, you do not.
Okay.
It creates the bias.
Nice.
It's super simple. I would probably make it again.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about. I don't have a gradient set, mini skein set, but I could probably make one up.
You could make one up. You could make
from my stash. I could do a big magic ball. I could just.
You could just do a magic ball of fingering weight, and then take maybe a natural color of yarn or another pale, gray or something like that to go with all the color changing. I think that would be really pretty.
And that's also, and it's fingering weight held single or double?
It's fingering weight held double. It's a pattern written for DK weight.
Interesting. In that case.
Yeah, see?
Okay. The wheels are spinning. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a very relaxing make.
Sounds like
When we say it's a relaxing knit, what do we say for crochet? It's a relaxing crochet.
it's a relaxing hook. No, that doesn't.
You're a happy hooker.
You're nasty.
I know. What do they say?
I don't know. What do you say, crocheters? Yeah, I always,
No.
even when you start a crochet project, do you cast on
You're
or
right.
do you chain on? How do you?
What do you say when you start it? Oh, yeah. What do you say? Because we say as knitters, it's casting on. Yeah, that's fun. Let us know. What do you crocheters? We need to learn the lingo.
Exactly.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yep. So that's my whip. You have any whip?
The only other thing I've been working on is the mystery knit along, stillness in stillness. That's the only other thing I've been working on.
I
So
gotta get that to the curve altogether.
yeah, I probably would have if I wasn't enjoying this yarn so much. So this is a spoiler alert for those who are making it. I'm about to show mine if you don't want to see it. But I've got about 3 more rows before I finish section 2.
What?
Mm-hmm. So that's the lace. I love this lace section there. It's kind of hard.
I need to pick it up. Let's see, put it up. Because that's a spoiler for me because I haven't even started Clue 2 yet.
Oh, okay. I was going to say something about this. It's just meditative and just really, really enjoyable. And the yarn, Neighborhood Fiber Company, their studio sock, their original studio sock, which I missed. So I love that base. And the lighter color is her rustic fingering. And then the medium blue is a plucky knitter color, Primo fingering, which is another one of my favorite bases. So nothing is complicated in this shawl. It's just really simple. And when I was doing this, I realized it has been so long since I've done any lace.
Huh.
And I forgot how much I loved doing. I've just been so busy doing sweaters and just all stockinette. And, I love garter stitch, but there's just something about lace.
Huh.
So I may have to find me another lace project to work on when this is done. Although I think this is going to be a while because I was reading the last Clue and it was like, these rows are really, really long, but just, embrace it. So we shall see. But yep, I'm enjoying it. I'm really, really, really enjoying it a lot. I'm going to pull all 3 colors out so you can get a feel for what they all look like.
That's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nice and calming. Yep. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on this week. That's the only thing I've picked up in knitting this week. Finishing my head and working on my shawl.
Well, that's some good progress. That hat is really nice.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I had that on and then I was like, oh, I didn't frog it, but I need to not cast on anything right now.
You want to focus on some whips.
I really want to focus on some whips.
Yeah. I know. I need to do the same. I haven't even been on Ravelry this week looking at patterns or anything. I've just been focusing on, like you said, sewing, because this is 100 Acts of Sewing July.
Yes, we're in the 2nd week, right?
Mm-hmm. We're in the thick of it.
We're in the 2nd week. Yes, it is the thick of it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Plotting and planning.
Yeah. Which is why I'm not in my sewing room today. One reason why I'm not. There's like fabric and fat quarters everywhere. I've been doing some paper crafting, so there's stacks of paper. It's just, whew, I need
You
to
had
get
to
it
come out.
out. And then my neighbor's dog has just been so unsettled, just barking. So just in case she got started again, I said, let me come in here.
Well, she needs to be inside.
She really does. She needs to come out to do her business, and then
She might be calling for help.
I don't know. I don't know why they let her. I don't know why they let her bark like that, and I don't know why they let her stay outside for as long as they do when it's this hot. So it's just unbelievable. Yeah.
All righty. Well, hopefully she'll be okay.
Yeah.
They'll let her in soon.
Yeah, but I think she's in now. She's pretty quiet. So what have you been sewing this week?
What have I been sewing this week? So I'm sure you all know, but if this is your first time joining us, we're participating in a sew along. 100 Acts of Sewing is a what is it? She designs sewing patterns. Her name is Sonia Phillips, and she designs sewing patterns. And Beyond Measure UK, which is a what type of shop is? Does she doesn't have yarn, does she?
She doesn't have yarn or fabric.
It's like
it is a very well curated crafting supply shop.
Crafting supply, like
yeah.
Yes, they may call them haberdasheries or something.
Yeah, it's a really cute online shop. Just a lot of goodies.
Grace is the owner of the shop, and she hosts the sew along. So we found their sew along. So we've been participating in this. So this is the second week. Last week was your favorites. So what you do is you sew, you make things, and then you post pictures of them on Facebook. They have a Facebook group, and we also post on Instagram. And then they have prizes lined up. They're all indie makers, yeah, I feel like it's like Project Runway for me. That's as close as I'll get to it. So, it's like planning and executing. And then they have themes, which is not really, because like the first week was favorites. Well, they're all favorites to me. Dress number 1 is my favorite. So I have, but I make them. So for this week's theme, it was cool comfort. So weren't there some gorgeous?
Yes.
That one, what about that one? I can't think
if I can pull some up.
It was the linen dress, the long, but it was the linen with those big blocks on it.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Oh my gosh.
That was incredible. Somebody else just posted one. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can. Oh, and the one Grace just posted.
She posted another one?
That plaid one?
That was everything. That gingham plaid. I love gingham plaid anyway. And I love the big bold gingham plaid. I was like, I think I have some big bold gingham downstairs. I might try to make that.
Wait a minute. Where is this picture? Oh, come on. Show up. Yeah, that was a beautiful. So that was a dress number 1, or was it a dress number 2?
I want to say, I don't know. Well, look about this one. Look at this patchwork one she did. I'm dead sad.
I'm totally going to do that. That is absolutely amazing. So that's a shirt number one?
Let's see, what does she say? She doesn't even say Renee. Renee makes, look at her fabric stash. I
Okay.
wonder how did she do that?
Somebody,
Do that.
I've been missing a lot of pictures. I don't know. See,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
not
it looks like she has the fabric laid out here. Maybe
on her table.
on her table, she has the fabric laid out.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a shirt number one. Yeah,
Mhm.
shirt one. So she must folded it in half. Well, let's see, what does she do? But anyway, so that's all the excitement. Look at the sleeve. Look,
That I know. That's it.
we
I-
have got to do that.
I'm totally gonna do that.
Renee,
Totally.
help us. Oh yeah, look. So she shows it. So she patchworks her fabric, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Then she puts her pattern down
Gotcha.
and cuts. We should do
Let's do it. Let's do it.
that's
What if we
embellish.
have to
That's
do?
next week's goal.
That should go next week.
That's the theme for next week.
What's that? Embellish. Right.
That's an embellishment.
It
Right?
really is. Yeah, think outside the box. I wish I could find that dress you're talking about. I don't see it.
Why can't we find it? Let's see.
At first, I thought it was. I thought that was patchwork, but apparently that's the fabric.
Oh, isn't this cute? So guys, if you are not sewing or if you're thinking about sewing, you should really give the 100 Acts of Sewing patterns a try. They're really simple, and it's the fabric that does all the work.
Yeah, it
They're
really is.
two seams, some binding, and you have
Mhm.
a dress or a shirt. It's just, and these fabrics are just out of this world. Okay, so let's get back to
Okay, so here we go again.
So
You
this
guys
week,
know how we get carried away.
I made a couple of dress number ones, which were in progress. So because I had cut out, and then when I get into the week, it's just like finishing for me. So this is the first one,
Oh, so
which is
pretty.
the on-card print.
Yes.
Cheryl gifted me this fabric. It was only like a yard and a, I think it was like a yard and a half or something.
Ow.
Or it wasn't. So it's above my knee, and it seems like most of mine. I have modified the pattern for longer,
Mm-hmm.
but mine hit right like maybe right above my knee.
Okay.
So I consider that tunic.
Yeah.
That's tunic because I'm gonna wear something under it. I'm gonna wear pants or something under it.
Because
So
you had on the white pants in the picture you
And
took on.
then I love, because I love white in summer, so I just throw white under it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this is the second one. This is the one.
That is so beautiful. That fabric.
Now remember, I got this fabric from Mood. Remember when I went to
Yes.
Mood?
I remember
this
this.
from Mood. And then I cut out and made a pair of the pants number one.
Mm-hmm.
So remember I had said last week, I'm going to use that adjustment,
Right.
because we feel like the rise is like really short, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, we did.
So when I went to pull my pattern out and I looked, I was like, doggone it. You cut out, I didn't even cut the back out. I cut out two fronts. So that's what made my rise really, really short.
Oh, well, what was my excuse? Because I just have a big stomach. That's what made my rise really short.
So when I realized that, which I kind of thought that's what, I was like, maybe that's why. So I said, instead of doing the adjustment, go ahead and cut them out
Right.
front and back and put it together. And when I tried them on, I was like, that's what you did.
That's what it
So
was. So they're fine.
These are fine. They're fine. I mean, they're fine. I was like, oh my gosh. So I was so happy about that because I was like, now I have my completed, my uniform is complete.
Right.
I have a complete 100 acts of sewing uniform. I
Yes.
have a top and I have a bottom. She doesn't,
Yes.
she doesn't have a shoe pattern, which, you know, we could make a pair of shoes if we wanted.
Mhm.
Did you ever buy the
I
sole?
did.
We
I
should do
did.
that, Trish. Out of
I-
one of our,
Mm.
we should use our leftover fabric, huh?
That would be so awesome.
So,
That's good.
yeah, those were my makes for this week. Well, actually, I made one other make, but I'm going to use that one for next week, like embellishment or hack, because I did like a hack.
Okay. Okay.
And I think it turned out okay. I see where I'll talk about it when I show it next week, but it's cute. I'm gonna certainly wear it, but I can see where I was like, maybe it's a little too much. But you'll see what I mean by that when you see it.
Oh my God! Oh, I'm excited now. You always do that. You know how I am. You know I
know. So yeah, those are my for this week.
Okay, I made two more shirt number ones. So and this one is an embellishment that I've been had in my mind, not an embellishment, a hack that I had in my mind. I was like, how can I execute this? And so I just did it. I just said, let me just see. So what I wanted to do an offset V for my front, almost like an asymmetric V.
Yeah.
So, so
you did it.
I did it.
What? How did you do it?
I knew you were going to ask me that. So I basically, once I had both the front and the back sewn together, I laid it out flat. And honestly, I just eyeballed it. So I took my longest sewing ruler,
Right.
and I started at the very top, just this very corner.
Right. Uh-huh.
And I just laid my ruler at an angle.
Right.
And you know how your fabric is folded? You've always got that fold which is the center of your fabric.
Right.
So I started drawing a line from this very edge all the way down to like as low as I thought I wanted the V to come, and as far over as I wanted the V to come, which ended up being maybe about 2 inches past the center fold of the fabric.
Okay.
And so I just, I drew that asymmetric line, and then I took my ruler on the other side and just drew another line right on up the other side. That's it. That's all I did. And I used the exact same bias tape that I would normally use, except when I got to the V part, I just sewed right on the angle, just made sure I stayed on the angle. And then I pivoted very carefully and just started sewing back up the other side. And then when I finished sewing on the bias tape, I just snipped it right in the center of that V to give it some more wiggle room to be able to move it around. And also there is once you start pinning on the bias tape, you have to do something to the bias tape, because the bias tape is it's made for a curve. It's not really made for straight lines. So you kind of have to like fold the bias tape onto itself and then bring it back up the other side, almost like you would do for a mitered corner. Almost like what you would do for that. And I can be open so you can see. I think I'm just going to have to mask up one day. We're just going to have to, I have to mask up and come over there, or you come over here, and because it's hard to explain it, but that's what it looks like.
Oh, wow, that turned out good.
So you see how I folded it onto itself and then started coming back up the other side? That's what I'm talking about for that piece right there. Yep, and it worked out really well.
Wow.
Yeah.
What fabric is that?
This is just a basic cotton, quilting cotton. I think I got this from Joann's. So I thought this would match really well with the white pants I made last week.
Oh, yes.
So that'll probably be my full comfort outfit for the week. Maybe I'll wear this to the park tomorrow.
That'll be nice.
Yep. So I was really excited that worked out.
That's a nice hack.
Yeah. And you can do it as, I think next time I want it to be a little bit more severe, maybe a little bit lower.
Take it. I want to see it. I'm sure you'll take pictures. I want to see how it.
The next time I do it, the next time I do it, and I will do it again, I will try to, I may even take video or some definite pictures because it wasn't hard at all. It wasn't hard. And then the other one is this linen fabric that I picked up from Joann's also quite some time ago. So this is like an off-white linen, and it's just got these cute little, it's just people of all colors. And
little ladies. They're all
ladies. Yeah, they're all ladies.
I don't believe you found that at Joann's, though.
I did on their clearance rack. They only had about a yard, maybe not even a yard and a half. So I snagged it up, and it's just been sitting in my stash. I love it. I knew I wanted to make something with it, but I couldn't think of what. So it's slightly cropped, but it's still long enough, you know.
It's so cute.
Isn't it the cutest? And you know what? Did I see the hangers? They're little hangers. This could be a cool comfort outfit too, actually.
Cool comfort too.
You
need to wear that one on Sunday.
Okay.
Wear your other one on Saturday. Make sure you post pictures both times.
I will. And I use my serger on this one because you know how linen is. It just frays and frays and frays. So this one, all the edges on this one are completely serged.
I've been using my serger too.
Awesome.
I serged my my pants, my side seams, I French seamed those. But my crouch, my inseam, I finished that with the serger. The hip leg cuff, I finished those with the serger. My hack that I'm gonna show you next week, I did that. I've been using my serger and I've been changing the thread.
Awesome. See, I'm lazy. I still haven't changed. Oh goodness, I need to get better with that. But I love it. I didn't since I didn't have enough fabric to make it the exact length. I didn't want to do a double hem. So using the serger was perfect. So I was able to serge off the edge and then fold it up.
Can you hear that ding? Can you hear my dings? Because I keep getting a text. Okay, well, if you can't hear it, that's fine, because I turned it off on my phone, but...
No, I don't hear it.
It's been dinging. Just then, you didn't hear it?
No.
Okay, well, that's good. I don't want to have that.
So I'm so happy with this. This is going to be...
That is just the cutest.
Isn't it?
Fabric.
And it's so flowy and cool and, yeah. We're building quite the wardrobe here.
I know,
really
it's
exciting.
Fun.
Really exciting and fun. Yeah. Yep. So I got a few more things cut out, plans for other things, more fabric washed up. Yeah. Ready to go. So join us. I hope you join us. And so people say that we've inspired Starback Sewing again. That really makes us really happy. And if you're hesitating, you're on the fence, don't, just do it. It's really, you can do it.
Just try it.
Just try it. These patterns are the perfect way to try it. Yeah. And if you need more hands-on, Creative Bug, she has her classes where she does the dress number 2, the pants number 1, the tunic number 1. So she takes you through all of the steps. And I think you can get a free class just by joining up. So, you really have nothing to lose.
Yeah. And now's a good time. I mean, hopefully you have a little more spare time, free time.
Yeah.
Not commuting to work or, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to make room, find room sometime, just a little bit of time. And you may not, the thing is about most crafts, but sewing, it's like you can do a little bit at a time. I mean, you won't,
yeah.
You don't necessarily have to cut something out and finish it all in one day. You could cut it out one day, then go back and make your bias tape another day, and then assemble it. You can take baby steps.
Yeah, that's what this sew along has taught me, how beneficial that is, to just do a little bit each day.
Yeah.
I mean, even the same principle with knitting, when I was going into the office every day, and I was still getting a lot done because I would just use those little bits of times. I would sew every lunch break knit for 20 minutes on my lunch break. Sometimes I knit for like 10 minutes on the way home from work. So all those little bits add up.
It all adds up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yes, I'm enjoying this so much. Now I have one other somewhat of a sewing. I don't know what this is. I'm going to include this in sewing, but I've finally finished these earrings. Remember these? From the
cork?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was holding me up was that I couldn't find my findings. I couldn't.
Oh.
So I had to go to Joann's and get some more. It was just a matter of putting it through the hole that I created for it. And hurry. Yeah.
When you say that you couldn't find your findings, I made that backpack last week in class. Not backpack, fanny pack.
Yeah.
First of all, where is my fanny pack?
I know, yes.
But then I haven't worn it yet because I can't find my findings. I need the little buckle and everything.
Right.
I purchased them, but I, for the life of me, cannot put my hands on it.
Oh my goodness.
Let me show a picture of, so you cut out the shape of the earrings. And
I cut out the shape using a Cricut, and as well as the little hole for the jump ring. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty. You could wear those tomorrow with your blue top.
I could. Now, the only problem I'm having, when I put them on, they sit right out. I want them to lay flat against my face. What do you do to make that happen? Or is it you're just at the mercy of however they want to hang?
They really, I guess, if you turn are you putting one of those plastic stoppers on your wire?
No, I didn't.
Oh, because you know what? When those little plastic stoppers, if you put it up close to your ear, it kind of can keep the wire from moving around.
Okay. That's a good tip. Okay, I'll try that.
Try that.
I will try that. But I also said the next time I do these, and I would definitely make some more, I will do them double-sided, so it wouldn't matter which way they turn.
You could do that. Mm-hmm.
Even though the other side, I just painted the back of the cork with some gold paint.
That's pretty.
Metallic gold paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this worked out well. Yep. So finally got these earrings done.
Well, that's awesome. I was
please find your backpack. I want to see that.
Your backpack. Where is my fanny pack? Let me think. Well, anyway, let me show a picture of it.
Okay.
My fanny pack. Where is it?
So tell us about the name of the studio where you took the class.
Oh, wow. So the name of the studio is Stitched with Style. It's in Capitol Heights, Maryland, not far from you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Not far from me either. I mean, it was
Yeah.
just a real quick run around the Beltway. It's the cutest little
Wow.
studio. Jamila is the proprietor. She's the master's sewist. She graduated from FIT in New York.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's a millennial. She's just an awesome instructor. She has the gift. She's really good.
And we met her at Frocktails, DC Frocktails this year. That's how
Right.
we connected her.
Yes. Well, Jamila and I worked at Joann's together too.
Did you? I didn't know that.
Yes, that's where I first met Jamila, was at Joann. She was the sewing
Okay.
instructor. She was the sewing instructor there. And she opened up her studio last year. And then she just reopened, once the county went into what are we in, phase 3 now, where
Mm-hmm.
that type of business could reopen. She, had been preparing along the way, cleaning and, getting everything
I know
set up
she
to be.
at your mask on, so she requires a mask for everybody.
Oh yeah, she definitely requires a mask. She's even doing she's doing camp now for young girls. I think last year she said she had a couple of boys in the class, but yeah, I don't know. I had just the best time. So my class actually turned into like a private lesson. It was just one-on-one because the other student didn't come.
Okay.
So that little fanny pack was fiddly.
I bet
There
was it the zipper? Because the zipper is on like a curve. Was that?
It was two. No, well, it was two. It's two zippers. It was a zipper on the top and a zipper in the back, and then everything was lined. There was nothing, exposed. So you had to, cover. You had to back everything and
Right.
turn it in and out. And zippers are still, not a thing yet. I'm not, I don't feel the best with zippers, but I finished the fanny pack.
You did.
So here's Jamila in front of her shop.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And this is her like little waiting area. Really cute.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, look. And this is like classroom.
Very nice. Very nice.
And her like little ironing station and supplies.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cute. So her mom did some planting for her out front. I love those big elephant ears.
Very nice.
And here's my fanny pack.
Wow. It looks great.
It turned out nice. I will do it again.
Okay.
I will do it. I have to
do it while it's in your mind,
Yes, you have to do that. And then I couldn't take a picture of me wearing it, so I was like, let me put it here so you can see. Yeah. So it turned out really good, and I'll do it again.
Cool.
So this Sunday I'm taking another class from her, and I'm making an Ankara maxi skirt.
Nice.
I'm excited about that too.
That's going to be amazing. That will involve a zipper too, or is it elastic waist?
Yeah, that one requires a zipper.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have a waistband. And we're drafting, it's a self-draft. So we're going to go make the pattern by our measurements. We'll take our measurements and make the pattern by our measurements.
Oh, I got to get there. I got to get to her place. Yeah, as soon as I feel comfortable enough to.
Yep. So that was another make for the week.
Yeah.
I got to find my fanny pack.
Yes, you do. And your findings.
I got to find my findings.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so before we go into Fashion Positions, I was going to share real quick some digital art I have been doing. Still working on Procreate, trying to become better and better at that app. So let me just pull up my computer or my iPad and show you. So this is a picture of my niece that I traced out in Procreate.
So that's the actual picture.
No, that's
what you made in Procreate.
After I traced it out. I should have pulled up the original picture for you. And so that's how it looked after I actually traced out the image. But then I did some more edits to it because I wanted to really, really tone it down to the point where I could use it for inside my planner as a dashboard. So I just worked with the opacity, brought the opacity down a whole lot more. And it's so light. Can you see now?
It's pretty.
So let me show you what it looks like in the actual planner. So that's just one of the things you can do in Procreate. So it's actually the first page in my planner besides the calendar there.
So what did you do is that taped onto that page or you actually printed?
No, I printed it onto the page. So this is like a heavy cardstock.
Right.
So after I just uploaded the image as a PNG, and then I uploaded as a PDF. Upload as a PDF. And once I got it in Adobe Pro, then I was able to, mess with the margins and make sure I had it sized for the Happy Planner Classic. And make sure it was, exactly where I wanted it to be. And I put in Procreate, I also did this edging, this little marble edging on the side, and then I hole punched it with the Happy Planner hole punch and just stuck it in my planner as a dashboard. And I love this picture because she looks so much like my mother. It's just incredible. And I always tell her she's the queen of head wraps. That girl can wrap a head wrap.
Oh, that's nice.
And the back of it is just the marble also.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. That's probably my most successful, I guess you can say, cartooning an image in Procreate that I've done yet. So I'm super proud of that. And then I did one other tutorial on YouTube this week. I don't consider myself and I like to doodle, so I'm not like an artist who draws, but if you show me what to do, I can do it. So this is another tutorial I did this week of some cactus.
Oh, wow.
This is, her name is Tila Cunningham, and I think that's the name of her YouTube channel too. So every Tuesday she does a new Procreate tutorial. Some of them I'm not quite drawn to, but I knew when she did the cactus, because you know how much I love plants. I said, yes, I'm definitely gonna do that one. So that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. And I've already taken a portion of the cactus and stuck it onto a pot that I drew. Because, this is not, I don't know why this is not showing up. Let's see here. It just looks like a white outline, but it's actually the cactus. And I'm gonna make some stickers out of those, some die cut stickers, and share those with all my plant loving friends. Yep, so that's what I've been doing in digital art. Still learning. Yeah. Yep, I have this I'm going to put it out there because, if you say it, then you don't have to do it. But I would love to be able to open an Etsy shop by the first of next year. I'm not sure exactly what form it's going to take. Maybe stickers and die cuts and other like planting supplies or just crafting supplies. So I'm thinking about a lot of things. Funding is a huge issue on my job. So I could very well be without a job next year. So I've got a lot of things going on in my mind. What can I do to replace an income or supplement a portion of an income? And if I could do it doing something I love, that would be awesome. So that's why I'm doing all the things, learning all the things, and seeing where it takes me.
Yeah. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey.
I am, yep. And I'll probably, as we give out the prizes once a week, I'll probably be sticking in some little stickers and die cuts you may be able to use for your water bottles or your planning needs or whatever.
Cool.
Yep. So can we move into stash positions now?
Well, sure we can. What you got?
What you got? I've been talking.
Oh, all right. Well, let's do this one. So, I don't know if I said on the podcast, but last week I hated bias tape. This week I've come, me and bias tape, we're one because I decided I'm not jumping through hoops. I'm not using a bias tape maker. I'm just making strips.
Right.
The way that, Karen,
yes.
Karen is KD Gecko Knits, or is it? Yes.
KD Gecko Knits. That's the name of her podcast,
yeah,
right?
That's the name of her podcast. Check her out. She has a really fun,
nice
yes, podcast, and she's been doing tutorials lately. So she did the bias installation tutorial. That's what settled my heart with bias tape was.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, she just does the strips. So she messaged me last week. She says, "What's your address? I'm going to send you some bias tape." And I was like, "You're going to send me some bias tape? Oh my gosh!" So the bias tape came. So she doesn't fold her bias tape.
Wow.
And
look how pretty that, and she cut it by hand? She
loves pinking shears, she said.
Really?
So she sent me that one.
That is so pretty.
She sent me this one.
Wow.
And she sent me a plain one.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's perfect.
So Karen, thank you for the bias tape. And then she put a little card in, and it doesn't have my name on it. Guess what does it say?
It says ladies.
Ladies.
So,
yes. Cute little card.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And on the inside, Arthella and Trish, a little gift from me to you. Happy making, Karen. Katie Knits. So she sent us her podcast.
Oh.
What is this? It's a stitch marker, but what do we call it? Progress.
A progress keeper. That is so cute. That's really cute.
Logo on it, the little gecko. Yeah. And her colors, she loves blues and teals and all that. So
I didn't realize that she almost exclusively knits with blues.
I know. Isn't that
something? And they're beautiful. Oh my goodness.
And her dress number one's name.
Yeah.
She thanks us for that. So yeah, one for you, one for me.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I thought that was so wonderful.
That is so nice. I cannot wait to, and now I can't wait to, first of all, check out the tutorial because I still don't have it in my mind how to make it work if I haven't already folded it. So I'll be checking that out tonight. I'm excited.
Yep.
That could be a huge time saver.
It
Huge.
really is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Love that it's cut with the pinking shears. Because
that part, I'm trying to, let's see. So the video I watched was the actual installation. She said she was going to do, I need to check and see if she's uploaded the video on how she actually makes it.
Okay.
So I don't know if she's doing a continuous and she's cutting it with the pinky shears, but it's like near perfect. So I don't know. We'll have to.
We'll figure it out.
Find out what she's doing, but check out her podcast.
It's very entertaining. She has the cutest dog.
Yes. She has 2 dogs.
Does she?
Yeah, she has 2 dogs. She has a Doberman, right? She has a Doberman. And she has another.
I know. I've only seen the itty bitty one that's with her sometimes. I didn't know she had.
Well, she has the itty bitty one, and then she has a Doberman too. A Doberman pinscher.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So another acquisition I have is back to the sticker theme. I didn't know that Amanda Brown Girl Knits had stickers in her shop.
You didn't know?
I didn't know that. And I don't know what made me know. Maybe somebody showed it on Instagram or whatever. So anyway, I picked up these. This was just this is just a freebie she gave me. So that'll work out well in because I want to create a section in my planner for making, hopefully help me stay on track. And then I picked up these 2 because look at that.
That's pretty.
Isn't that cute? And then this is more the signature one that I really like. So, yep, I love these. And picked up a set for you too.
What?
Yeah, you got a little pile of stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a big exchange.
I
if
know.
We keep going at this rate.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I would love to get this image for a dashboard. That is so cute. Look at that hair. So fun. Yep. So again, that's Amanda, who is Brown Girl Knits. It's the name of her Etsy shop, and Brown Girl Knits on Instagram also. She has a really nice set of stitch markers and Progress Keeper. That's also one of my go-tos that I like. So definitely check her out.
And she's Brown Girl GRYL, right?
Yes. GYRL. Mm-hmm.
GYRL. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll make sure I link to all of these things. Yeah. Anything else?
One other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this Ankara print. This thing is off the chain. I would trade in all my.
That is so pretty.
Oh my gosh, I would trade in all my other ones for this one.
Oh my goodness, Arthella, that is beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. Oh my goodness, that is so cute.
So I got this one on Etsy too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, how do we find this stuff? How does this stuff find us?
I don't know.
That
would be beautiful for your skirt, your Ankara skirt class.
That would be pretty for my skirt, but I don't have enough for my skirt. So when I got it, when I saw it, I think the site, so it's an Etsy shop, we'll put it in the show notes because I can't even pronounce this. But anyway, so when I saw it, I think she only offered it, because this shop, you can buy it by the yard, you can buy the six yards, or they'll have it, they have it for, like they say, headbands. So I guess it's
Mhm,
enough for you to do a head wrap.
mhm.
Not headband, but head wrap. So when I saw it and I was like, she only had it for head wrap and 1 yard, I was like, I'm just gonna message them and ask them if they have
Mhm.
yardage. So I messaged and said, would you happen to have more? Do you have at least 3 yards? And she messaged back real quick, yes, I have 3 yards. And I was like, well, would you put up a listing for me, or can you update the listing so that I can
Mhm.
purchase 3 yards? And that's what she did. I got the 3 yards this week and I was like, gosh, I should have asked for more, but 3 yards I
Yeah,
did something with, but it was like, I would have loved to have had 6 yards.
yeah.
It's just on the screen, it's just not doing
It's
it
not doing it justice.
yeah, 'cause,
Yeah,
all this is all shades of green in here.
right.
It's
That's
so pretty.
some
It's gotta be
gold
something.
and burgundy. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's I'm really, really, really pleased with it. Oh,
Mm.
yeah. So what will
I
I make?
see a
I would
whole
love
outfit.
I would love to. I have that pattern I got. The one of the last patterns I got with that pleat in the back. It's like
Yeah.
it's a shift with sleeves with that
Yes,
in the back. I think I have enough for that.
that would be amazing. Wow. Okay. Cool. So, um, let's see here. I too was able to acquire a 100 Acts of Sewing July pin. Super excited about this. This is the magnet of all magnets. I tell you, this thing
Yeah,
is so strong.
it's like a needle. It could be a needle minder too.
Right. I think
That's
that's
what
how
I.
I use it more so. Awesome. Yep. So that was exciting to get that in the mail, along with um, possibly something for you makers. So stay tuned for a future giveaway
Yes.
sponsored by um, Beyond Measure UK.
So maybe. Well, we'll talk about it.
Did you have anything else?
No.
Okay, I got a few more things.
Okay. Let me grab my crochet so I can.
Okay. I'm still getting in items from Vogue Knitting Live last time. I placed an order with 29 Bridges, not realizing it was a pre-order.
Right.
These are new colors that she had posted for Vogue Knitting Live the last time. And she had something with these two knit up together. And you know what? I can't even think of what the pattern was, but they look so good together.
Pretty together.
So, yeah. So this reddish pink is called Finch. Like
Finch?
the bird, I reckon. Uh-huh. Isn't that pretty?
That's gorgeous. Is it a single or is it plaid?
It's plaid. And this one is called Bijou. Look at
Ooh.
that.
And those were together?
She had these together for, I may have to message her and ask her, what was that shawl? I think it was for a shawl.
On Instagram too?
No, it was for her Vogue virtual, the virtual Vogue shopping thingy. So these are so pretty. Now another reason I got this is because this is a new to me base. This is her non-superwash merino base.
Oh, how does it feel?
Nice. It feels so good.
What's the yardage?
436 yards. 436. So I don't know if this will work for a stripy sweater. I think it would just be too, I don't know if it would, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. So I may have to end up getting a couple more. I love this pen. I can see a boxy in this. I think this would be so pretty.
Mm.
Yep. So
Would you do a fingering weight box?
yeah. Yeah. I've already got a yarn set aside for my boxy. I have my Queen's Yarn Boutique set aside for that. So if I can get a hold on some of these whips, then I can get that started. And of course, she's always so sweet to send some of our favorite stitch markers along. These are the best. Yep, so that was exciting to get that in the mail. And finally, I picked up a Cricut surprise box. Have you ever gotten a Cricut surprise box?
No.
Have you heard of them before?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's probably just an overstock of things, and Cricut puts it together. Usually it's a color-coded box. So I picked up one of these from one of my favorite YouTubers who I've learned a whole lot from for how to use my Cricut. And I think this one was called the Summer Box. So let me just show you real quick what was in. First of all, it came in this huge box.
Wow.
And it was packed to the brim. Now, mind you, I think it's close to $200 worth of Cricut products for like 39 bucks. And
Wow.
I felt how I feel about a sale.
Boy, do you love a sale.
I love a sale. So it came with this set of paper, sparkle paper. This is the Spring Metal Sampler. So you can see it's got a metallic feel to it. Look at those cactus. Look at those cactus sticking up in a cupcake.
Isn't they cute?
Too cute. Those cupcakes look good too. And this is glitter cardstock. All the primary colors are in there. And then this was a nice surprise. I can definitely use this ruler.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
I didn't know Cricut had rulers, but yeah, this will come in handy when I do my next asymmetric neckline. That's nice and sturdy.
Uh-huh.
So that would definitely get some good use out of that. And then a ton of other foil. So there's some blues, metallic party foil, and this is an express iron-on in blue. Is this metallic? No, this is just a basic blue. And oh, this one's really pretty. This is a bluish green metallics. This is also a foil, party foil.
That's pretty.
This just shows you a little idea of what you can do with these for little streamers and things like that. This is vinyl, a set of vinyl, premium vinyl in blues. It's a good thing I like blue. I didn't know it was going to be all blues. It just said summer set. This is the Everyday Iron-On, also one of the cobalt blue. So I got lots of iron-on off that LA for me. That's lots of iron-on, lots of foil. This is a pattern iron-on. Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
Isn't that? Oh, actually, it's a couple of different prints in there.
Oh, look, I see that.
Wow, we had some fun with. Oh, look at the butterfly bag.
Yes, you'll be making that.
I'd love to. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful glitter iron-on mesh.
Wow. Huh.
And last but not least, this is a premium vinyl. And this is assorted colors also. You can get a feel for what those. So this is definitely all about the blues.
That's pretty.
It almost looks like batik print. Yep, so I was pleasantly surprised with this box. I mean, these vinyl pieces, these are like, what, 15 bucks on their own? So, Karen's laughing at me. She's like,
You gotta
I gotta break it down so I can
Yeah, you gotta justify.
look. I'm probably trying to convince myself more than anything. Yeah, but this was a great buy. I think this is my second surprise pack that I purchased from Cricket. Oh, and I got 10% off. No, I got 10% off because I used, I think her name is Lori Noonamaker, who I follow on YouTube. That's how I learned a lot of how to use my Cricket. So I got 10% off using her code. And because I'm a Cricket Access member, I got another 10% off. So I got this for under $40. All of this Cricket stuff for under $40.
That's pretty good.
Slicing and dicing and weeding and making all the things. Yep. So that's it for me for acquisitions.
All righty. You sure?
Yeah. Yep, I'm sure. Yep, I'm sure. So you got some classes coming up. We both have classes coming up. I just
Yeah.
have one.
Tomorrow is my final intro to quilting class. We'll be binding and, finishing the quilt tomorrow. Sunday, I have the Ankara maxi skirt class.
Mm-hmm.
The next Wednesday starts my Wilder dress class with Christine Haynes. So that's like an intro happy hour startup Wednesday night, and the actual class time, virtual class time, is Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, so
That's exciting.
all the things.
So exciting. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I have coming up. And then I may pop in. So this week would be, had it not been canceled, is Super Summer Knit Together, Knit Away, Knit Together retreat with the Knit Girls. And I should be sitting in Nashville, Tennessee now, but I'm not. But they're doing a virtual marketplace tomorrow, Saturday. So I may pop in there tomorrow. I don't know. That starts at 9, so that'll be just before my 10 o'clock quilting class.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Vogue Knitting virtual, what do we call it again? Virtual knitting?
Virtual VKL. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, virtual Vogue Knitting Live. So I'm pretty sure there's some more classes available. You might just be fortunate to snag something that interests you, but then the marketplace tickets are available to anyone. And I really enjoyed the way they did the marketplace, because it wasn't just, at least the ones that I saw, the makers, you really got to know the makers and their products close up. They showed you product samples, project samples, and it was just really nice being one-on-one with the makers. And dangerous. So it just, if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw that Brooklyn Tweed was going to be a vendor.
What?
Yeah, I think I saw that, because after I sent you that text last night about the new Brooklyn Tweed base.
Yeah, how about that?
I think I saw that he's going to be vending, but I'll double, don't quote me on it, folks.
Yeah, wow, that would be, it would be nice to see Jared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I also didn't realize that Brooklyn Tweed has a YouTube channel. So clearly I was up late last night watching podcasts. And so he did a really good tutorial on the helical knitting, how to avoid the jogs when you're doing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, really, really good tutorial. So
yeah, is it on YouTube or on there?
YouTube. On YouTube.
And it's called Brooklyn Tweed?
I believe so. Yep, I believe so. Brooklyn Tweed's YouTube channel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have a video about the new base, so he'll go into detail, and I will talk about it, but I don't know enough about it, but I definitely want to try it. So that might be coming in here pretty soon. Um, so once either of us get that new base in, we'll share that with you all. And I can't even think of the name of it, but it's a cotton and merino blend, and it looks really yummy.
It really does.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's around the corner, and then tomorrow, Stephen West is doing a class. It's not affiliated with Vogue Knitting Live. It's just something he's doing on his own. It's a shawl design class. So I'm going to do that tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if there are more tickets available. I don't even know if this will be up in time anyway. But just always stay tuned, stay peeled, keep your eyes peeled, because there's so much stuff going on out there. Good stuff.
Yeah. So back to Stash Positions, did you see where Fringe Supply Company is closing?
Yeah.
So she has some good deals, closeout deals. If you're interested in any of the Fringe Supply Company products, their project bags or tote bags or Notion. She has, is it Leica or Leica needles? Oh, so yeah.
Unfortunately, we'll probably be seeing more and more of that. Did we see another maker? Oh, that was Chelsea Pearls. She's closing her brick and mortar shop, but she will still be offering yarn. She will still be dyeing yarn.
Yeah, but she'll be dyeing her yarn, but you know, her brick and mortar was more than just her yarn.
Right.
It was, you know, a freestanding, you know, with many hand dyed and, you know, accessories.
And it's a beautiful shop. You got to go. I never got to go.
Yeah, it was a really nice shop. So I went for their first live podcast. I sat in the audience during that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep. So she's still out there. Just makes sense to not have a brick and mortar.
Yeah. At this point, yeah. So
you can sell virtually, you can sell online. That's
and hopefully she'll still be doing the podcast with her husband.
Yeah. I don't know if she and Miriam will ever get back together.
I know.
I miss them.
I know. Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. So much has changed. Yep. So speaking of podcasts, I was just telling you, I came across a brand new to me podcast last night, and it's called Knit State of Mind. Knit State of Mind on YouTube. It's two ladies, and I believe they're in California because they said that a verb for keeping warm is their local yarn store.
Oh. How many episodes do they have?
I think they have like 13. I saw the latest, which is like 13. So I got to go back and catch up. But it was really enjoyable. It's just the two of them. They were on Zoom together. And very prolific makers. I like the way they kind of remind me of you and I, because they could tell how much they support each other in their making. And it was just really nice to see their interaction with one another. Their names are Wanda and Heather.
Okay.
Wanda and Heather. Wanda is Watty Watt on Instagram, and Heather is Zest in Class. So I'll put all this in the show notes. But if you're looking for another enjoyable podcast, Knit State of Mind.
That's a nice name. Knit State. I like that.
Yeah, they're making some beautiful things. Even So a hat pattern I may want to delve into. So many things, so many things. So anything else you want to share what you've been up to the past
Uh,
2 weeks?
well, trying to think, did I walk this week? Yeah, I walked Monday morning, and that was good. That was a good walk. I felt really good when I got back. It's been too hot otherwise this week.
Yeah.
If I'm not out by, it seems like 8 or 8:30, I missed the window for
Get it. Yeah.
the temperature picks up really fast. So I've been just doing just little hand weights, like Tuesday and yesterday I just did some, hand weights. I did like a little
Mhm.
workout, just with some weights. And just getting as many steps as I can just around the house. I haven't really been out this week.
Did I go out this week? No, I didn't go. We went walking on Monday evening once the sun went down. But that was it.
Yeah, it was Monday. Yeah, I haven't been out since then because I went to the post office, I dropped off the giveaways at the post office on Monday, shortly after the walk. And I've been pretty much in all week.
Wow. I tell you.
Hope to
Which
get
is fine with
Yeah, I'm like, no suit, you do kind of miss eating out, a little bit. It's not like I did it a lot, but I kind of
yeah. When you could
know,
do it. Yeah. We did go Saturday. We drove to Glen Burnie to one of our favorite restaurants that we would normally, go eat in, and we just did carry out. It's called Pappas, Pappas, and they have the best crab cakes ever.
What?
Just the best, and they ship. They'll ship nationwide. So PAPPAS.com, Pappas.com. It's just pure lump crab meat.
I went into the store. I had a taste for some crab cakes. So I was going to just make up the crab cakes, and I bought some portobello mushrooms. So I was going to scoop that out and put the crab cake in there and broil it. I couldn't find any crab meat locally.
Wow.
I went to 2 of my local, supermarkets, and neither one of them had. So I was like, gosh. So hopefully I'll be able to find some.
Okay. I'll be on the lookout.
You'll have a taste for that.
Yeah. Yep. Or just order Pappas.
I know, Pappas.com.
Yeah, you would not be disappointed. So that was fun.
Nice to get out.
Yeah, yep. And I did
nice to have a different food.
Yeah, it is. I've been trying to do a new to me recipe every week, preferably from the Weight Watchers website, because I know that they'll take like a tried and true and they'll, lighten it up. So this week I did a cauliflower recipe with tahini, lemon juice. So basically what you do is you take the whole head of cauliflower and you salt and pepper and you spray it lightly with cooking spray, and you let it roast in the oven until it gets tender. Then you take a mixture of tahini paste, lemon juice, water, and then that's supposed to be like your dressing that you drizzle over top of the cauliflower when it comes out the oven. But I felt they needed a little bit more, so I added salt and pepper to that and some fresh garlic. So that got drizzled over top of the piping hot cauliflower when it came out of the oven. And then you top it with just a few diced pistachios. And you're also supposed to top it with pomegranate seeds, but I didn't have pomegranate seeds, so I used dried cranberries instead. And it was amazing.
Wow.
It was so good.
And you said this is a Weight Watchers?
It's a Weight Watchers recipe.
Wow. What's the name of it?
I think it's called cauliflower with tahini and pomegranate.
Okay, I'll look that up.
Yep. If you don't find it, let me know. I'll send it to you. Yep, I think it was like 2 points. So it was really, and everybody liked it. It was really, really good. Yeah, I was hoping they wouldn't like it, but they did. They liked it. So,
You were hoping they didn't like it.
yeah, so I could have most of it for myself. Yep, so that's been pretty much it. Trying to stay on track, staying within my points, and I really got to get serious about moving. I mean, I am serious, but I really give into the fatigue a lot, so I just gotta push a little bit harder. That's going to be my focus these next few weeks.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just doing it.
Yeah, that's, when I do the meetings, because I had a pretty nice weight loss, so that they say, okay, celebrations, who wants to celebrate? So I, share my weight loss. So tell us what you did. What did you do? And I'm like, I just followed the program. I mean, but I think I need to really think deeper about what I'm doing, because I'm making changes, but I need to know exactly what I'm doing, not just going through the motions, but really being more mindful about the changes. So next week, hopefully in the Weight Watchers meeting, I'll have something more substantial to share than I'm just following the program.
Yeah, well, that's what you're doing. You're following the program. It's that you gotta, yeah. It's like following the program. I mean, it's and just finding, not getting bored, and you're doing all the things. You're doing, finding more recipes, not I need to do that too.
Yeah.
So I've gotten maybe kind of used to, eating the same thing,
Yeah.
and maybe, your body maybe wants something different too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So tonight I'm gonna do a in the Instapot. It's really for a slow cooker, but I didn't start it early, so I'm just gonna do it in the pressure cooker. A chicken tikka masala. You basically just it's chicken thighs, a can of tomatoes, and all of the masala seasonings, garam masala. What else? Cardamom. It's about 2 other seasonings. So of course I'm going to throw lots of garlic in there and let that cook down. Then you finish it off by stirring in yogurt after it's all cooked, and that yogurt blends with the tomatoes and makes this creamy. Hopefully this creamy masala sauce for the chicken. Which is an Indian dish, so we'll have that with a little bit of rice. So that'll be dinner tonight. That's the plan for tonight.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's Weight Watchers. The Weight Watchers recipe also.
That's Weight Watchers too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We will be busy this week with classes and continuing on with the 100 Acts of Sewing, July. Hope you guys are joining us. I need to pop in a Ravelry group to see what everybody's doing, but I hope you all are doing well and staying well, you and yours.
Yep.
Staying
Hope everyone's
positive.
well. Yeah. And making all the things.
Yes. So we'll see you next week. Same place, same time.
Same place, same time.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
So long.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.